bug for a little bit now. I've been thinking about it here and there, and I picked up the expansion, and I've been talking with some friends that both play, and at this point, I'm gonna go to my buddy's system since he's not too far, but it's a ways. So I gotta fly out there, meet up with him. But that's why I've got my handy dandy flight stick. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Guess we can scoop some fuel. I mean, I've got plenty, I guess, so I don't really need to. Is that? Okay, yep, it's over this way. So yeah, and I have the X55 Rhino. I think it's the X51, X55, one of the two. Really like it. It's a great stick. It's got I might even have to grab my camera so I could show you guys, but it's got it's a HOTAS, so it's got the hands-on throttle and the stick. The stick itself has got quite a few buttons on the face and on the back side. I can rotate it to do like the left and right, and then of course I can pull in every direction to bank and lean and all that. And then I've got the throttle on the left hand side, and that can slow and do that. And I actually have it set so I can just toggle a switch and charge my faster than light drive. I've got all the switches and toggles set up for like landing gears and, you know, dropping the heat sink and shit like that to distract missiles or just get rid of heat off my lasers. There's a cool knob on the back of my flight stick that turns off the flight assist, so I can like slide through the air sideways, and that helps you get around enemies. Man, it's been a while though since I played this game. Been a while. It's getting a little hot there near the sun. Woo!
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So yeah, just a lot of jumping for me right now. I'm just kind of flying. Figured I'd chat with you guys and hang out on cam while I was doing this. Yeah, I mean, nothing really crazy about doing these hops besides just paying attention and not flying into a sun. It's just fun to do with the flight stick because I never really enjoyed keyboard and mouse with this game, and the controller I do actually like and recommend. There's a cool system where you essentially like hold a direction on the D-pad and then press a button so it opens up some combination presses, so you can like press right and then like X will reload and Y will change weapons or whatever, so like they have everything structured together. Like left and up would maybe, or left and Y would retract the landing gear, and left and B would maybe do your heat sink, so it's like the utility things are bundled together. So I think that was well done. I just didn't have a girlfriend and wanted to spoil myself, so I bought myself, well, I asked for Christmas the flight stick, and I have a loving family, so they were able to get it for me. So yeah, that is that story.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So yeah, I really enjoy it. The flight stick lights up. It's got more buttons than I actually know what to do with in Elite, and I didn't really spend a lot of time I guess working out every last button thing I could on it and try to make it like really fluid, just because I also spent some money and got like the voice commands. So I might have to get fuel one of these times. But so yeah, I can say I don't have it running right now, but I could say powered engines, and it would basically change all my energy loadout into my weapons, which can be very important. I don't know if I have that set up by default on my controls, because it was one of those things that I said I don't need this bound because I say it. It's quicker to be like, you know, power shields, and have it do that without having to go up, 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 and press, you know, shields a few times or whatever. For those who know how to play. For those who've not played Elite, you'll see on the right-hand side of my cockpit screen, there's like a ship with shields, and then just a little to the right of that, there's 3 vertical bars. It's right between the fuel and my ship. One says system, one says engine, one says weapon. You can basically push more energy into those specific systems to give yourselves more shields or recharge your shields faster at the cost of speed and weapons. Or pile all your energy into weapons to just blow the hell out of that guy. Or again into engines to get the hell out of there. I've done all of which, need to do all of which, otherwise you'll just get smoked. So I don't think this sun has fuel. It's not the kind I'm looking for. Which is okay. I still have a good amount of fuel. And the fuel over there, it shows you the red is how much you're going to use on your next jump when you have it like set up like this, where you're hopping. So be wary, don't run out of fuel. You know, if you're getting close, look for a satellite or something in the system you're in, so you can go get fuel. If there's no suns, or you could go to your galaxy map and look around. It will tell you if the suns are scannable as well, which is nice. Space Cowboy! I think this is a sun I can scoop. Yeah, so we're going to reduce my speed down. We're going to get it right in that gold range. We're going to just try to skim. Actually, no, we're going to slow way down. So because I'm going so slow, I'm not actually like adjusting my course too much, which is allowing me to scoop a lot of fuel a second. So speed up more just to increase the rate it's scooping at.
Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah, I need to back off a little bit then, huh? Yeah, I was getting a little hot. Now I'm not getting any fuel, but that's okay. We just want to get into a nice pocket. Sucking in that fuel, fellas and ladies, if you're watching. Oh shit, I'm getting interdicted. And that is how you escape. Oh shit. That was crazy. Where's that sun at? I still need some more fuel. Are you trying to fight me, guy? What a jerk. What a jerk. Just trying to fill up around the sun, and he's got to interdict me. Yeah, so this is super cost effective. It's always a benefit to get a fuel scoop for your ship. You're going to do a lot of flying around, so it's better not to have to buy your fuel. why buy your fuel when you can just scoop it off the suns that have that kind of energy nearby, you know, radiating from it. You can see my fuel gauge. It's getting, you know, I've filled up a quarter of the fuel tank just by zooming around the sun here. I'm obviously not in danger. I mean, yeah, I was interdicted, but I handled that very effectively. Guy could not handle me. Even if he had interdicted me, I would have probably just lit the fuck out of him, because I'm in an ASP, which is like a civilian military vehicle. So I'm not afraid of no ghost. Just scoop, scoop, scoop. We're almost full. The red bar is actually fuel. It again is just showing you what will be spent. So don't consider the red part of your empty fuel, because it's not. It's just planning on spending it on your next jump here as you charge into your light speed. So it's got to get up to full speed first while it charges.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Bam. I really love cruising in this game. I dig how they show you your speeds and how things work. It's very fun. I love the realism behind the fact that this is our Milky Way galaxy. This is our home, and we are exploring it. Granted, in a virtual environment, but hey, I mean, it's a big frickin' universe, man. And a galaxy alone is frickin' huge. So it's cool that we can actually do this. I mean, for those who don't know, each of these stars on my screen are real places you can go to.
2, 1, engage.
And all the stars change based upon where you jump and where you go. So it's all real in that aspect. I mean, it's legitimate. And I love that. I think it's cool. Very cool. Got a nice white sun here. So that thing is behind me. Now it's in front of me, and there it is. And then we'll just kick our... Oh, we had a little cool down. That sun was hot. It was a hot sun. Get in the water. Gotta make you hot. Get in the hot tub. Gotta make you sweat.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I wish I could get my cam set up in a good way. I might have to spend some time figuring this out, but in a good way to get me, but maybe to also get my steering wheels, my excuse me, I could, oh, had a frog. Ooh. Get my flight stick, you know, that way you can kind of see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I don't know if that would be cool or not. I mean, I always find it kind of cool when I can see the guy driving and like shifting and see him flying his ship while he's actually playing the game. I don't know. I'm a hands-on kind of guy, so I dig that personally. I loved watching videos of dudes playing Rock Band or whatever and just kind of see their movement, you know, in some way see if I could maybe learn off of it. How many jumps do I have left? 5 jumps. So I'm not too worried about fuel at this moment. I love the UI in this game. Very big fan. You know, I can look at all my different
3, 2,
settings right on my knob. It's all very fluid and efficient. Love it. Just cruising. Almost there. Wasn't as far as I thought it was going to be. I was worried that I was just going to be like super far from Nave and it was going to be hard to catch him. Well, not catch him, but you know what I meant.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I'll have to grab some more coffee here. Oh, my sweet kitties. One's just snoozing up there, and the other one's probably sleeping in the bathroom, his favorite place to sleep. It's nice and cool in there. I think that we're getting close. Yeah, let's see. It's taken 16 minutes so far
Four,
of just
three,
jumping
two,
systems.
one. Engage.
Traveling many, many light years. Oh, wow. Jimmy Stern loading up some late dangerous. I don't want to slow down. Why would I want to slow down? Must think I wanted to try to go to some planet or something in this system.
Four,
I
three,
don't.
two, one. Engage.
Oh, I did not mean to adjust my camera. There we go. Nope. Does that not want to set it back? Ugh. Because I had like that. I have to fix that. I was trying this face tracking software with the webcam to see if I could get it set up to, you know, follow my face, so I didn't have to like look around and all that stuff. But where? Thrust, landing, miscellaneous, targeting, weapons, cooling, misc, head look, mouse head look, off. Actually, we could turn that on. Continuous is fine. God, where? Oh yeah, right there. Center head look when inactive. That's what I thought. Numpad 0 is the reset that I set up. But it should go back to default when I'm not. But whatever. Charge back up. Get on out of here. Yes, sir. Try to scoot over. Get centered in my camera.
Four, three.
So yeah, and by the way, if I have anybody watching right now, I did not throw open my chat. So, I'm lazy. I am still getting better at doing stuff like this, and it's just practice. And obviously you can see from my video library that I haven't been doing streaming for a really long time, but I'm trying to get better at it. So I think we finally made it to our system. Might as well grab some fuel while I'm here. jumping into the system. Don't want to get too hot now. You know what I mean? For that matter, I could just probably buy fuel. I'm lazy. So let's look at galaxy map here. Well, not the galaxy map, but salvageable wreckage. Interesting. We got clusters. We got compromised nav beacons. We got a lot of clusters here. Extraction site. Okay. Let's go here. Already in Super Cruise, so I don't need to worry. Now, one thing it's always good to do is put your throttle at like 70%. That just makes sure that you're not going to over jump something that you're flying to. It automatically adjusts your speed to your closest body nearby. So if you get to a planet, it's going to say like, oh, this object is closer. Here's your relative speed to the object, because that's how we gauge speed in the first place. You need to have something to compare it to. So that's why suddenly you may think you're going so fast, and that suddenly changes because you're now basing your speed off of a different celestial body. Man, you learn a lot about space travel when you play games that involve space travel. Kerbal Space Program is one that I really recommend that teaches you a lot about space travel. I mean, this is a little bit more science fiction-y space travel, but I still feel like it's realistic to some degree. You know, I could throttle up since I still have plenty of time to get there, and that's where I start watching the little indicator. So right on the crosshair below the Cassidy Horizons, there's a timer and a light seconds it's going to be until I get there. If that timer gets about that fast, about 17 seconds away, that's when I want to kind of slow down and get to my speed, because it's still getting closer, but I want it to be staying at this time where it's going to take an average of 9 seconds or 10 seconds to get there. Hopefully I'm not going to fly right past this shit. Because I want to be slowing down to the celestial body's speed, not faster than it. I'm going to hook into it. So it must be revolving the Saturn-like planet. Let's get back up to 75%, shall we? There's a guy flying away. So it's best to come in as you would be following gravity. So come in on the right side of something. Don't come in like opposite of gravity, or you get like a crazy slingshot effect. So, and then on the left side of my screen you can see there's a speed and a distance meter. So I'm going the most appropriate speed for coming into this place. You can see I'm coming into this Cassidy Horizons. Now, another thing you can think about doing is like coming in on the proper side. So I want to try to come around this space station just a little bit, because I'm on like the outside of the space station. So if I come around it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I'm facing outside. Oop, I might have passed it. But yeah, you want to, so there, it actually worked. So I jumped in from the planet side which means usually the entrances to the space stations are on the planetary side. So the planet's here, the space station's here. You could fly straight into the space station from that side. So now that I'm out here, let's ask if we can dock. So you got to go in here. You got to contact the station and say, "Hey,
Docking
guys."
request denied.
Oh, you guys are going to deny me. It's because I'm too far away. So I'm over, I think it's 8 kilometers out. You can't do it, but I'm going to go below 7 just to make sure. Let's do a little boost. Okay, so now I'm going to ask him again. Hey, Cassidy Horizons, can I dock there?
Docking request granted.
So it granted me, and now I get this little landing pad to show up, the little orange thing there. Let's pull our landing gear. It's going to reduce our speeds, which are fine. But I have a landing spot. It says I need to go to landing pad 3. So there should usually be numbers above them. It looks like 3 is actually this one. So I'm going to use my vertical thrusters here, and I'm going to go downward so I can pull back on my stick. I'm going to slow down, pulling back on my stick a little bit, and still going down with that. We're throttling down, so we're just coming in slowly. Again, I'm just going to go down with that so I don't have to. Whoop. Now we're getting our motion alarms, so we're coming in close. Once we get close enough, the radar will change. So you see now it changed to like this little thing that shows my ship on it, so I can get centered on it. I can just pull right into the middle here, bring myself down, even myself out. Now I'm flat and even, so I can just go straight down, make a good dock.
Engines disengaged.
We can enter that dock. So yeah, now that we're in the services here, we can find out what kind of stuff they can offer us. So we can get a refuel. Let's refuel all instead of just 10%. We might as well get a little repair. I don't know what was hurting me. Let's see if we have any contacts that we can turn in here. Looks like I can redeem some Federation bounties because this is a Federation system. So that's nice. I just made $7,000 off some bounties I had laying around. I have no combat bound vouchers. And I don't think I have illegal goods to sell. Yeah, I think that's what that said. I clicked past it. Yeah, I don't have anything to sell. Okay. So, is it actually charging me 10? Not really, no. Okay. My paint work. There. Alright. So then there's other stuff you can do. You can like sell map systems. So I have some maps here from other systems that I came into. But you can see here, like, I only saw one planet. So I didn't go around and scan all the bodies in that area, so it's not worth a lot. So I probably won't sell it. You can pull up missions here. A lot of times they'll be like, oh, we want you to haul something, or go get this guy, he's been harassing us, or whatever. So you can like find cool missions to do around your systems, and it tells you where they're at and if it's worth doing the credits for. Also unobtainable missions. So this one it might be because I don't have a mining laser. That's why it's not offering it to me. Which is fine with me, because I don't want to mine. At least not right now. Ooh, that didn't really get lit. So yeah, I mean, it's an enjoyable game. I hope to spend some more time playing this late, now that the expansion's coming out, and we'll do some planet-side landings and things like that. That should be kind of fun, you know. But we'll see. Now I have to find out when Nave really feels like playing. Yeah, he's away now. He's probably watching some shit. Took like 20 minutes from where I was. Yeah, and that's what I again enjoy about this game. Let me show you. Let's center our viewpoint. We're gonna do one of these. So for those who are not familiar, you can go to the galaxy map, which shows our entire galaxy. So this is the current system I'm at. You can actually find out a lot more about it by, looking at some of these view things. You can see the allegiance and all that. You can look at systems to find out if you're looking for one that has a black market in it or something, or isn't governed. So as you zoom out, you can see where all the other systems are linked to, and it becomes a very big cluster very quickly because, I mean, there's lots of stars nearby. I mean, and granted, they're not nearby. This one is like 11 light years away. That's pretty far if you think about it in our terms, but with the technology that we have in the game, it's not far. So, but you can keep zooming out here. So, and it's not going to show me all the chains because it's getting a little far away. But as I zoom out, you can see it's still cloudy with like stars and things here, and there's a huge light of stars over there. So if I zoom out more and more, there's like some nebulas on the outside, and if I pull up here, you can see that this is one massive freaking galaxy. I'm so far away from that one little point, and that one little point again that we discussed was 11 light years away. So just to kind of show as well, I always like doing this, you can find our system. Our system is called Sol. For those who didn't know, you're a bunch of heathens if you did not know that. So Sol here, and you can look at the system map, because it's a well-known system, so it's not one of those systems that you maybe need to go buy a map for or go explore yourself to get the map. So you can see, here's our system. Requires a Sol system permit, so you need to be able to go here. But here, look, it's all our planets. Earth, it's got the moon around it, a few systems, so very fun. So this system, Sol, if I were to try to like plan a jump from here, I actually can't because it's so far away. And there might be a spot where I actually can't make the jump because it's too far. But again, if you look here, these systems are all super close to each other. Like how far away is this? I mean, for me, it's like 125 light years. But it's 125.61, 0.68, it's right there. It's within, a light year. But if I zoom out again, we're not even close to that middle cluster. That middle cluster is just insanely packed. And there's a super giant massive black hole out there, which black holes will kill you. You have to be careful of those. Yeah, so yeah, that's Elite Dangerous. I'll probably be meeting up with Nave and playing this a little bit more, but I figured I'd want to jump on stream and just kind of record the hop and kind of chat with you guys a little bit and just be more on top of the streaming business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do some streaming. So I want to back out of this now, but yeah, it was. Thanks for joining me for this little stream venture. I'll catch you guys around. See you later. Thanks for watching.